We share our world with countless life forms. Most are harmless, some are beneficial, but a select few pose threats. These are the pests. They invade our homes and businesses. They contaminate our food and spread diseases. They damage property and disrupt our lives. Pest control is our defense against these invaders. It is essential for protecting public health. It safeguards our food supply. It preserves our property and belongings. Effective pest control relies on knowledge. We must understand the pests we face. We must know their habits and vulnerabilities. Only then can we control them safely and effectively. This is the story of our ongoing struggle against these tiny but formidable foes. It is a story of science and ingenuity. It is a story about understanding the delicate balance of life on Earth. And it is a story that affects us all. Our homes provide shelter, but they also attract unwanted guests. Insects like ants and cockroaches are drawn to food crumbs. Rodents like mice and rats search for food and nesting sites. Spiders spin webs in dark corners. Recognizing these pests is the first step to control. Understanding their behaviors helps us implement effective control strategies. Some pests are nuisances, others pose serious structural threats. Termites and carpenter ants are wood-destroying organisms. They feed on cellulose, weakening structures. Termites live in colonies with distinct castes. Workers consume wood, soldiers defend the colony, elite start new infestations. Carpenter ants don't eat wood, they excavate it. They prefer moist, decaying wood. Identifying WDOs requires careful inspection. Look for signs like mud tubes and frass. Carpenter ants leave sawdust like frass. Early detection minimizes damage. Pests don't discriminate between homes and businesses. Restaurants, hotels, hospitals, and warehouses are all susceptible. Food handling establishments face the highest stakes. Pests can contaminate food. This leads to health code violations and even closures. Rodents can gnaw on electrical wiring. This creates a fire hazard. Cockroaches are a common problem in commercial kitchens. They are attracted to food debris and moisture. Flies are another concern. They spread bacteria and contaminate surfaces. Stored product pests like beetles and moths infest stored food products. This causes significant financial losses. Commercial pest control often requires more intensive measures. Integrated pest management, IPM strategies are essential. IPM focuses on long-term prevention. It combines multiple methods like sanitation, exclusion, and targeted pesticide application. Regular inspections and monitoring are critical. This ensures problems are identified and addressed promptly. Section 5. Know your enemy. Differentiating between GHPs and WDOs. Understanding the difference between general household pests, or GHPs, and wood-destroying organisms, or WDOs, is crucial. It dictates the appropriate control measures. GHPs are primarily a nuisance. They may cause minor damage or spread germs. WDOs, however, can cause significant structural damage if left unchecked. Cockroaches, ants, and rodents are examples of GHPs. They are attracted to food, water, and shelter. They can contaminate surfaces and spread diseases. Termites, carpenter ants, and certain beetles are considered WDOs. They feed on or excavate wood. This compromises the structural integrity of buildings. Distinguishing between GHPs and WDOs is often straightforward. Their appearance and behavior provide clues. However, accurate identification is sometimes challenging. Consulting with a qualified pest management professional is recommended. They can properly identify the pest and recommend the most effective control strategy. Section 6. Prevention is key, keeping your space pest-free. The best way to manage pests is to prevent them in the first place. This is true for both homes and businesses. Prevention relies on reducing factors that attract pests. It also involves creating barriers to entry. Start with sanitation. Keep food stored in sealed containers. Clean up spills and crumbs promptly. Dispose of garbage regularly in sealed receptacles. Eliminate sources of standing water. This includes leaky faucets and clogged gutters. Exclusion is equally important. Seal cracks and gaps in foundations, walls, and windows. Install door sweeps and window screens. Trim back branches and vegetation away from the structure. This prevents pests from using them as bridges to access your home or business. Section 7. Safe and effective. Best practices for pest control. When prevention fails, control measures become necessary. Pesticides are often used, but they should be used judiciously and responsibly. Safety should always be the top priority. Always read and follow pesticide label instructions carefully. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, like gloves, masks, and long sleeves. Store pesticides securely out of reach of children and pets. Consider using least toxic pesticide options whenever possible. Integrated Pest Management, or IPM, is a holistic approach to pest control. It emphasizes long-term prevention and minimal pesticide use. IPM strategies involve identifying the root cause of the infestation. They combine multiple control methods. These include sanitation, exclusion, habitat modification, and targeted pesticide application. Section 8. The final word: protecting our homes, businesses, and health. Pest control is an ongoing battle. It requires vigilance, knowledge, and a proactive approach. By understanding the biology and behavior of common pests, we can implement effective control strategies. Prevention is always the first line of defense. By eliminating attractants and creating barriers, we can significantly reduce the likelihood of infestations. When control measures are necessary, safety should be paramount. Following best practices and using pesticides responsibly ensure both human and environmental health. Remember, pest control is not just about eliminating pests, it's about protecting our homes, businesses, and ultimately, our health and well-being. By working together and staying informed, we can successfully manage these unwelcome guests and maintain a healthy and pest-free environment for all.